Hey, everybody, and welcome to Faith in an Ever Changing World Encouragement and Hope. So glad that you are joining us today. And I am excited and such an honor to have back with me Michael J. Patterson. Hi, Michael.
Hello, how
Thanks
are
for
you?
joining me. Yes. And
Thank
we are catching up with Michael J today, and he's got a lot of new things coming out and on the horizon. So, right after this short, brief intro, we'll be right back. And we're back. And I do want to tell you that Michael J. Patterson is an award winning actor. So I tell you, he is a hard man to keep up with. With everything. God has opened so many doors for you, Michael.
Yes, ma'am. He has, and I'm very
Yes.
thankful. Very
Yes,
thankful.
absolutely. Absolutely. Well, please share with us what's
Oh,
going
oh,
on.
yeah. So I have a few films that are coming out. I would say next year.
Hmm.
They are the movie Undefiled, which is a substance abuse, domestic violence, sex trafficking movie, and a lot of other things. Generational curses, and it's the premises is it's a storyline on baseball actually. A major league baseball player who goes through a lot of situations in life, and he has his past
Mm.
that haunts him, and then he's trying to fight those demons. And there's a redemption at the end. It's I don't want to give too much away because it's extremely
Right,
important.
right, right.
And I play a role that it was challenging, and a lot of folks are going to look at me like, okay, I'm glad you're playing, and this character as you're an actor and not in real life. So I look forward to seeing that movie. It also will be a ministry behind it as well in churches. We'll
Mm,
do some videos and classes based on these very big topics in America and in the world when it comes to sex
wow,
trafficking, substance abuse,
wow.
generational curse breaking
Yes.
families. So I look forward to that movie, Undefiled.
Hmm.
That's Light of Life Films, produced by Light of Life Films, and they're a great team. I love them; they're like family to me.
Mm, that
So
is wonderful. That,
that's one.
okay.
Uh, the other one that's coming out, and I say this: these movies will come out. I would say in the late spring, early summer, possibly. So look out for those. Another big movie that's coming out that I'm very proud of as well. Brett Favre is the director and the lead actor in, and it's called
Mm,
Disciple of Moonlight. And
he's amazing.
that guy is amazing. He's
Woo!
just his brain is like on 100 when it comes to all of the gifts that he has, and
Mm,
he's a sold out for Christ Jesus man of God.
mm,
His team is amazing. I just can't wait until you all see this movie. And in the movie, the storyline for that is basically it's a dystopian period in America, whereas the Bible is outlawed and it is rewritten.
ah,
So we are smuggling Bibles to make sure that everyone has the authentic Word of God.
mm,
And so I don't want I can't say too much about that. I want Brett to definitely have that,
absolutely.
and and it's also his assistant director Josh. Um, Two great guys, amazing team is just phenomenal. Wait till you see it. And
Mm.
the last movie I like to talk about is something that I have a
I think you, Michael, I don't think you said the name of Brett's movie.
oh I
The
think I did.
title,
It's Disciples in the Moonlight. Disciples
Disciples
in the
in the
Moonlight.
Moonlight.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and
Mm,
it's an action thriller, faith based movie,
mm-hmm.
and it'll keep you guessing. It's one of those type of
Mm,
movies where you don't know what's going on until
yeah.
pay attention to the movie. It's not just action and the typical stuff. It's I love those type of movies, mysterious movies.
Yes. Yeah.
As you think it's going one way, but it tells you no, we're going this way, and
Wow.
that's fun.
Wow.
So, Disciples in the Moonlight, um, let's see, another movie that's really really big is a Kendrick Brothers movie. I can announce it now because it's been over a year, actually, believe it or not. Yeah, no, it hasn't been a year, but it's been a long time. And that's called The Forge with Karen
Mm.
Abercrombie, Priscilla Shire, Aspen. I forgot his last name. Please forgive me, my brother. He's the star, the lead of the movie, and you
Oh,
got Cameron Arnett and his wife, and you got an TC Stallings. There's a lot of folks in here, and it's based on the. I would say it's like, you know how you have Marvel Studios and they have their Marvel universe. Well, we have the War Room universe.
yeah.
So that's what's happening with the Kendrick brothers, and that movie is phenomenal. There's a trailer out right now for that as well. It's a teaser trailer. It's not a full trailer.
I think I have seen that. Yes.
Yeah,
It's amazing. Ooh,
and so like
so
we're excited
powerful.
to show that. That's going to be a very very powerful movie, a very much needed movie when it comes to,
Yeah.
of course, generational curses and forgiveness and holding yourself accountable and being responsible in the 21st century as a young man, and many
Mm.
that we've been plagued when it comes to accountability and responsibility. And so this movie really really gives a lot of bread on how the youth, young men and women, of course,
Yes.
that know how it's a coming of age that it shows you accountability and responsibility, and
Right.
the folks that come in his life that allow him to
Mm.
blossom. Of course, these
Oh,
guys, these men and women are men and women of God, and it's really good. Oh, the acting phenomenal. Like
yeah.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So you've got lots of things that's going to be coming out next
Yeah.
that you've been
Yeah.
involved with
That's
next year. So that is just wonderful.
okay.
Are you working on anything currently that you can talk about?
Yeah, I just finished wrapping a movie called The Novelist. It's a crime, thriller, noir type movie. I
Yes.
acted and produced as well, and that was the first time I've ever done produced a feature film. And when I say produce, because there's a lot of hats in producing, I
Yes.
basically the line producer. Whereas you do everything to make sure that the set is clean, the set is
Mhm.
ready,
Yeah.
quiet on the set type of
Yep.
situation, those things.
Yeah.
And it was really hard. It was
But
really
weren't you starring in it too?
well, I have a supporting role in it. I'm not
Okay.
starring.
Okay.
I don't know if I could star and produce yet.
Yeah.
That's another level.
Oh,
I gotta wait.
yeah. Wow. Uh,
Um,
I know there's got to be a challenge with producing and acting,
yes,
being
ma'am.
a producer and an actor at the same time
Yes.
in the same movie.
Yes, ma'am. And see, like Brett
Ooh,
Marvel, for example, he's the lead. He's
yes.
one of the writers. He's a producer. He's the guy
Yeah.
who's going back and forth around the country to help the film finish. So just imagine what Brett deals with. So my hats off to him and many other filmmakers that make it happen because they trust God first, and then they trust the vision that He's given
Absolutely.
them, and it can happen. And then, God says that everything is never going to be, it's not going to always be easy. But when He gives you the authority, when He gives you the vision, when He gives you the
Mm,
gifts and talents to be able to do it, you trust Him, and
yeah.
everything works out fine. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, that's one film, and then there's a movie that I'm starting the film actually this Friday, called Christmas Bonus, and it's in the Washington D.C. metro area.
Ah,
And that movie is nice. The storyline is basically a single father and daughter. They um, are moving to the PG County area of Maryland, where they have recreational centers for kids after school. One of them is in danger of being closed down, and he's one of the guys who's basically the hatchet man to take care of business. And
uh-huh.
so they just experience loss in their family, and this is based on the terrible disease ovarian cancer, that has taken the lives of individuals. And it's also a movie, of awareness as well as a redemption, comedy, romance, uh,
Oh,
and just just crazy
combination of
characters in
things.
there. I'm sorry.
A combination sounds like
Yes,
a different.
yeah. I'd say it's like a family rom com, like the Million and One film that I just.
Uh-huh.
It's one of those type of films, and
Hmm.
I'm very excited and proud because we're bringing filming into the Washington D.C. area, which is not really known for big films or just
Oh,
films. But the last few years, it
fantastic.
actually has changed. The indie film industry is really exploding out here, and we're just doing what we can and trying to get bigger as performers and artists. And
Yeah.
I'm excited. Yeah,
Yeah, that is wonderful. That's wonderful, Michael. I'll tell you, and I have told this to Mike, but it, Michael J. Patterson is just one of those broad spectrum actors. You know, you just can play just about any part, and so just appreciate your work
thank you.
that you're doing for the Lord, and just want to keep praying for you that the Lord will keep opening those doors for you. And I want to put up some information for you. Michael has an IMDb page, and so I will put this link in the comment section, and so that you can access it easier.
Thank you.
And so please go and check out all of what Michael has done and what he's doing today. Thank you, Michael, for
Thank you.
joining me and being my guest again today. And I just have loved catching up with you. And so we'll do it again
Yes,
sometime
ma'am.
down the road. All right?
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah,
God
you're
bless you,
welcome.
and I
Yeah,
love you, and it's always a pleasure.
thank you. Appreciate that. And thank you all for watching. And have faith and look up, friends, where our help comes from. And don't forget, if you will, subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch Abundant TV Network, just a great network for you and your family. And follow me on Spotify. Bye. God bless.